Round one.
All right, we're getting underway now. The 75 kilo B class Thai boxing bout. Being contested over 5 2-minute rounds in the red shorts. Fighting out of the red corner, we have Remy Edmonds representing the Diesel Gym, and his opponent wearing the white shorts and fighting out St Albans Thai, Nick Samways. Now, I don't know a huge amount about these two guys. I don't know if you do, Rob. All I do know is that Remy Edmonds is a veteran of 15 fights, and his opponent I know very little about. I don't know if you've ever come across these guys before.
No, this is the first time I've seen Nick fight in the UK. I have seen his name mentioned on a few forums previously. I understand he fought in Thailand as well. So, you know, as you said with Remy, he's 15 bouts under his belt. So it should be an interesting battle between these two, because both look like they're in good condition.
Yeah, both of these guys throwing really crisp, hard-looking shots. Samways doing a good job of controlling Edmonds into the corners so far, controlling the centre of the ring. So Edmonds working quite well there, to be fair, off the back foot.
Like we said, in the Thai fights, rounds 1 and 2 usually a slower pace, and they pick up 3, 4 and 5. But
yeah, exactly. Yes,
these guys have started at a fair pace, to be fair. I mean, if they can sustain this over the 5 rounds, fantastic. I think the crowd will be in for a good treat. You know, I mean, there's not either of them not looking really sloppy either, so they've got, by the looks of it, a good skill set between the pair of them.
Edmonds keeps coming in there, that kind of almost jumping knee, trying to close the distance. I was a little bit dismissive of it in an earlier bout, and then all of a sudden the opponent was dropped from that exact move. So I'm not going to speak out of turn just yet, but it'd be interesting to see how he uses that to his advantage later on.
Round 2.
This is round 2 of the scheduled 5 2-minute rounds B-class Muay Thai bout between Remy Edmonds of Diesel Gym and Nick Samways of St Albans Muay Thai.
And Edmonds just being really pressurising, throwing those kicks in. The Samways replying for one of his own, catching, and buckling the leg with a return kick of Edmonds. Samways covering up. And he's moving forward with a really nice tight-knit guard. He's putting a really strong defence on him, checking those kicks, covering up from those punches. Edmonds really struggling to find a way in to penetrate Samways' defences here.
Yeah, no, looking at Nick here, he's got a nice style about him. Very, very traditional Thai style. And it's good to see as well, that someone's actually adapting and adopting it goes to show just how good, the British guys are now,
Yeah, Edmonds, I like what he does with his kicks there. He's got some tricky kicks. Just the way he kind of lifted his leg up there, he looked like he was like shooting in for a low kick and then turned his hip really well to come and switch it to a high kick, which can catch a lot of people off guard. Especially if you're fighting against the opponent, you feel him out early on, you throw a couple of low kicks. Some fighters instinctively drop their hand as if they're going to catch that kick. And sometimes you find if you're fighting someone, nice high kick there from Samways. But as I was saying, sometimes if you're up against a guy who's dropping to try and catch low kicks, yeah, you can fake that low kick and switch to a high kick, knowing their hand's going to be low and catch them off guard and land a solid shot. Nope, just off balance there, Edmonds. He'll be straight back up. Yeah, Samways looking really solid here. Yeah, Samways just looking really consistent, really solid, nice and tight. His defence is really strong. He's moving forward, he's pressurising Edmonds here. Just consistent, just strong.
That's the end of the second.
Alright, third round of this 5-rounder just getting underway here. We've got Nick Samways in the white shorts, and again, Remy Edmonds of Diesel Gym in the red. And Samways looking the more relaxed out of the two fighters, I would say here. But Edmonds certainly not looking out of his depth at all, just a slightly different style and approach to the game. Really working away with those low kicks, chopping. And a decent amount of them getting through. Samways was defending really well earlier. I said he had quite an impenetrable defence, but now, as I say, Edmonds landing several in a row on the inside and the outside of the thigh.
Yeah, Remy's certainly got a style about him. Again, I've seen Remy, I've seen him fight a couple of K1 belts as well. He's certainly got that style which shows he's able to, you know, transition in between the two, between the Thai and K1. I think Nick is very typically Muay Thai with his stance, with his style, hence with the very, you know, picking off his shots very carefully. Fantastic slip and return kick there from Nick as he
Yeah, I like that. It just comes with experience, really, and just good training. You know, you see that kick coming, just lean out of the way, it narrowly misses you by a half an inch. Yeah, but it's half an inch that you've trained so many times. You know, they look like almost fluke to an onlooker, but as I say, when you're on your game, nice combination, yeah. And Edmonds looks in trouble. Edmonds looks in trouble. He's going to get a count.
Fantastic shots to the body there.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Does Samways sense blood now? Edmonds looked in trouble, but I'm surprised the referee stopped it as quickly as he did, to be honest.
Yeah, that's the problem with Muay Thai, unfortunately.
Big shot, and that is most certainly the end of that bout.
And with the end coming at 1 minute and 48 seconds of the third round, your winner by knockout, fighting out of the blue corner,